Don't become a cat. Alright, let's go in the parents' room. I think it was this one.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
I guess this is Edie's room.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
She certainly liked to paint stuff, didn't she? Built 1937.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Ah. Hold on. What do we have over here? It glows. It wants
Her
my
room
attention.
was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
He set sail with his house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Alright, that's kind of cool. But why did they up and abandon it?
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh my.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first
carpeting.
wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, no kidding. Huh. Oh, another diary. Another secret door. There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's amazing. I want this house even more now.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, it's a dark room. Sort of. Oh, is this the twins that one, or the brothers where one had to sleep with this? I feel like I need to go over there. That looks like a fake bookshelf. There's stairs. For what purpose?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
everyone leave, like...
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
You would fall into that tree branch.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh. Well, I mean, don't put a swing right on the edge of a cliff.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Anything else in here?
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
This house. Who would have come up with all this? Well, you're never getting those books back again.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I want to go here first. Oh.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh no, this is Barbara's room.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just to boost her career.
This is my future house. We're walking through.
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Oh.
There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Noted.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh. It's my turn. Yes, please.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Watcha! Look at all the blood from...
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Am I gonna, like, accidentally kill my own boyfriend?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear.
Oh!
Rick?
That's me.
Barb,
Oh, dear.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
This crutch.
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick,
I think
you're
so.
dead, Walter.
Where's the stairs? Oh. Turn this way. Yeah, I think it is, but, you know, they do that in games all the time. Watch out! There's... Wapa! Ghost. Can I break the... No? Okay.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his
Bum,
bedside
bum,
radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
For the hand.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Kick him.
And funny was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Watch out!
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Waha! I'm going through the window. I'm going through the passageway.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Kill him!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
We're gonna go kill him. Hold on. You know, you can walk a little bit faster. Let's go. There you go.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing,
It's just a
but
floating.
all she heard was...
Yo, I'm coming.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara.
Yeah, I do too. It's kind of neat.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Oh no.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
The person who drew that really didn't get the eyes right.
She had a taste for stardom. But
Scared
unfortunately,
enough.
so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Ba-dum-bum. I'm surprised they used that music and didn't use, like, Tales from the Crypt music.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
They left a moldy cake. Oh my. Huh. Okay. I don't think we can leave that way, so we gotta go back out through here. Alley-oop.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna play with that music box.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Cool beans. So, very slow walking. Yeah, like. Alright. Keep turning. There we go. We found ourselves a key. Well, there's no ear there now. Ooh, a pool table that no one used, and why would you lock away the washer and dryer?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
It's the dragon slide. That's pretty cool. How did this family make their money?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Watch out!
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
These dead bodies.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Huh. Ooh, spooky.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
He was buried in the walls.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Or not.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
It's like an underground bunker.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Oh my gosh.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
What's the rumble from?
Even a monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal.
Also, I don't think
Almost
eating
friendly.
canned peaches every day is that healthy. Oh, like,
And then one day,
7?
everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Are we underwater? How do I... Can you walk around it? Can you go up on your bed then? Oh, nope, there's something over here. I completely missed it. Interesting. I wonder if these are real books. Like this model kits. Whoa. What do we got here? Chamber. Haunted. Haunted? Looks like it says haunted. A guide. Guide to haunting. And tomatoes.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
What is this? Cereal.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Ooh. There's
And
a monster.
Calvin.
I'm gonna make my great escape.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Freedom.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
I want him to walk
I don't mind if
faster
I'm
and
having
off
to
the rails.
Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Damn it! I knew that was gonna happen and I didn't want it to happen.
Walter died when I was
there peanut
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
It's a fake window. I almost installed one of those in my house. Because my house is mostly underground. Or my apartment. And I wanted a window.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I've come for the peanut butter.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
Peanut butter.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Why was he under the house?
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Okay, I get it. I gotta go that way, but... Was this just like a landfill? Is that where he went poopies?
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left,
I do have...
or maybe 2.
I do have windows, but they're very tiny.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
And I have one normal
And
size
found out what
window.
happened to everyone
And it's
else.
right next to my window. I mean, right next to my desk.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Aww.